я, чтобы укрыть тебя. Мне бы вьюгу, чтоб убаюкала. Мне бы звезды, чтоб осветить твой путь. Мне бы увидеть сон твой когда-нибудь.
Ta-da! So this is bilibili?
Yeah, bilibili. I'm from bilibili.
Bilibili.
Okay, take a photo.
Bilibili. 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 大家好，我很感谢你们喜欢我的电影《大失望》，我爱你们。
That's great.
Well, the movie company, they really liked me and they were very excited, and I mean so was I once I received the script and I read it. I immediately fell in love with the story and with the character and what was happening to the characters in the story. It was really hard to say no to this project because I myself really like fantasy movies, and in recent years everything that I've seen never really stood up to my expectations, because I find that maybe modern movies sometimes take a lot after cliche, and you kind of always expect what's going to happen in the movie. You're already so used to the same story and the development of the story in the movie that they sort of become boring. And I found that the innocence and the purity of this movie was really excellent, and it was very new, and it reminded me of the stories that I used to hear when I was a little child. The stories of pure love and courage and stories that end well.
That's true. I agree.
Oh, yes. Oh my god. Zootopia. But actually, my Chinese friends from Weibao suggested me to watch it. They watched it and they told me to go and see it, and I was in Los Angeles at that moment, and I went to the theater with my wife and with some of my Chinese friends, and we couldn't stop laughing. It's probably the funniest movie out there, and it's also an animation, which I also really like.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great movie. I love dynamics.
Yes. All right. Well, I would say, amor, te quiero mucho. Amore, ti amo, ti voglio tanto. Maybe I love you very much. And люблю тебя, моя малышка. And je t'aime, chérie. Ma belle. Voilà. I know, we had the same question with Maria Pojezhaeva on the set to our director, because we were like, how is this possible that they have a baby? And in fact, when you see them in the very last moment of the movie flying in the skies, you might notice that she mounts the dragon, they take off into the sky, and in the sky he turns back into a human, and that's the moment for them when they make babies.
Baby in the sky.
In the sky. Yes, in our movie, flying is a metaphor of love.
Uh-huh.
And he shows her the wind and explains her what love is.
has so much.
The Russians are strong and not fearful, and that is true. And bears I have not encountered. In fact, and if I could fight a bear down, I'm not sure, but I know that if I was with somebody I love and care about, I would do everything possible to try to protect them. But probably I would just be precautious and try to run away and keep the bear alone. Or a teacher. Well, to be honest with you, I don't have much expectations from my acting career. Since it happened to me, I wasn't really going for it myself. It happened to me, so I rather take it as it goes. And I will be happy to participate in future projects, especially if I fit the characters in them. There are some projects that I'm working on now and that are in negotiations. Which ones I will only be able to let you know later when it is official. Regarding modeling career, I hope it keeps on going unless I get fat very soon. And regarding teaching, that would probably always be my secret dream to one day go back to teaching, because I find that profession very rewarding and beautiful, and I think that all of us should be very, very grateful to all of our teachers, the ones that made us interested in things and the ones that made it difficult for us, because only thanks to them we'll learn so many things, and this profession should be one of the most appreciated out of all of them. Well, with Masha, what's the most impressive is that she is just an extreme professional. She can have a look at the 2 papers of new lines that the director would give her on the set, and she would know it in 5 minutes. While I would take a little bit, well, or much longer to learn my text, because I'm fresh in this profession. Otherwise, the whole experience was just very easy working with Masha. Something very memorable was probably also doing the stunts. When we were doing the stunts on the cables while flying off the cliff, it was really difficult but interesting, because the shooting a movie, it's always about tricks. It's all about lying kind of thing. It's all an illusion, because you're shooting from underneath, but actually it will look like from above, and then you have to twist. And we were doing crazy things on the set. It was really interesting.
Yeah, I can see many girls to Maria and have some playing with you. Okay.
I don't promise you I will look great next to this beautiful guy, girl. One side, another side.